Good morning. On behalf of the Rector of the University of Girona, I am pleased to welcome you to our institution and to 3 intense days of conference activity organized by the ARPA Research Group and the Institut de Palamós. I now give the floor to Dr. Joaquim Major, the Dean of the Faculty of Tourism.
Good morning. As Dean of the Faculty of Tourism, I am pleased to welcome you at the International Congress Communication and Education Transmedia. Since 2007, our faculty teach, among other studies, the Bachelor in Advertising and Public Relations. We have a multidisciplinary team of teachers and researchers in this specialty, and I hope you know them these days. We encourage you to visit Sant Domènec building. This building where the Faculty of Tourism and the Faculty of Art share the space. Here you will appreciate decades of history and combining with modern installations. In addition to this Gothic great room, you will find a record studio, a photographic set room, and a modern complete library. For this reason, it's very important for us to hold events of this kind with the participation of the people from different countries that give an innovative and update point of view on communication within the educational environment. I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of this Congress, whose work has gathered the first-line communicators and media representatives. My appreciation for all speakers. I'm sure that his speech will be very valuable. I wish you a good stay in our university and a very enriching experience. Thank you very much.
I now give the floor to Ms. Lluïsa Teixidor, Director of the Institut de Palamós and Coordinator of the Erasmus Plus program.
Senyora regidora de l'Ajuntament de Girona, senyora inspectora d'ensenyament, senyor degà, senyor vicerrector de la universitat, autoritats, conferenciants i participants del programa Erasmus Plus, bon dia i benvinguts a Girona amb motiu del 7 Congrés 16. Per l'Institut de Palamós podeu organitzar conjuntament amb la Universitat de Girona i dintre del programa Erasmus Plus. Aquest congrés ha sigut un gran repte d'organització, de contactes per aconseguir els speakers, les conferències, les taules rodones i també d'encaix de tots els continguts per aconseguir els objectius previstos. Communication and Education by Transmedia International Congress és una part molt important del programa Erasmus Plus de 2 anys amb la participació de 7 socis diferents però que es complementen en el camp de l'educació. La Universitat de Girona, el Centre de Formació de Caldes de Raïnya de Portugal, l'Institut Tecnico Industriale Statale Galileo Galilei de Livorno, Itàlia, l'Institut d'Ensenyament Secundari Panghipio de Xipre, l'Escola de Primària d'Oxà de Xipre també, l'Institut d'Ensenyament Secundari Hasdeu de Busau, Romania, i el propi Institut de Palamós. Tots hem treballat entorn d'un concepte, transmèdia, en un primer moment per la majoria poc conegut i ara familiar i més proper. Els nous coneixements i punts de vista que ens aportaran el senyor Praten, la doctora Robinson, el doctor Scolari i la resta de doctors i professors universitaris ens faran veure nous aspectes del concepte transmèdia importants en la transmissió de coneixement i també en la seva aplicació a les aules. Voldria agrair a totes aquelles persones que han col·laborat perquè aquest congrés sigui una realitat la seva feina i molt especialment a la Universitat de Girona. Ens acull a casa seva i ens ha posat a la nostra disposició tots els medis tècnics de suport i humans necessaris perquè això pugui ser un èxit. Moltes gràcies.
Now I give the floor to Ms. Deborah Johnson, Foreign Language Inspector of the Catalan Education Services in Girona.
Bon dia. Primer vull agrair que m'hagin convidat aquí, senyor Degà, senyor vicedegà, el vicerector, directora de l'Institut de Palamós, regidora de l'Ajuntament, gràcies. Disculpar a la consellera perquè li agradaria haver vingut, però avui té una sessió al Parlament i li ha estat absolutament impossible, però li hagués estat un plaer absolut estar aquí i veure, és un plaer, no?, veure tants països diferents, tantes persones, tantes institucions diferents treballant juntes. Esperem que les jornades siguin molt profitoses, que tots gaudim. And I can speak in English a bit also. I wanted to do it in Catalan and English because I think it's important, yes. Thanks for coming. The Minister of Education from Catalonia would have liked to come, but she has a session in Parliament today and it's impossible. So I'm sent here in representation, but she wants to say sorry and she really wants to tell you that she hopes that you have a pleasant visit here in the city, that you really enjoy these days that we're going to be together. It's very nice to see people mingling together in this way from different countries, different institutions too, primary schools, secondary schools, universities. This is incredible. We are all working for the same goal, education. So we are very pleased. The Department of Education is very pleased to see this. Thanks for being here.
And now I give the floor to Ms. Gloria Plana, Deputy Mayor of Girona.
Bon dia. Hola, bon dia. Moltes gràcies. Per part de l'Ajuntament de Girona és un plaer estar aquí amb tots vosaltres. Excusar també a l'alcaldessa de Girona que hagués volgut estar aquí però per altres compromisos no hi pot estar i per tant m'ha delegat a mi com a regidora de promoció econòmica i de turisme a fer la inauguració d'aquest Congrés Transmèdia, Comunicació i Educació. Dear authorities, speakers, good morning everybody. Dear all, first of all I would like to tell you that we are very pleased to celebrate the inauguration of this Congress. This opportunity gives a chance to Girona to be the center of international attention regarding the promotion of communication, education and transmedia. Transmedia communication is the new communication. One of the most significant examples when talking about the use of transmedia communication is the iconic series Game of Thrones. As you may know, next Sunday night there is the world projection of the first episode of the 6th season where we all hope that Girona will appear. So definitely there's a great communications team behind Game of Thrones production that you understands who to create different contents for different communications of platforms. Another example much closer than the one I mentioned before is Girona Temps de Flors. Last year, the City Council of Girona received the award Premio Aster de Comunicación 2015 for the best institutional communication campaign when executed communication strategy that included multiple channels and media that give us a great success. The amount of visitors we received can guarantee that. For all these examples, the commitment of the city with communication is a fact. We greatly appreciate the work being done these days by you and the industry, and we are happy to host in Girona. I wish you a very pleasant stay in our city, and I hope that you come back in the near future. Thank you very much. Moltes gràcies i espero que tingueu una bona jornada, unes bones jornades aquests dies que esteu aquí a Girona. Espero que disfruteu de la ciutat, espero que pugueu visitar tots aquells espais emblemàtics de la ciutat. Aquest n'és un bon exemple, la Universitat de Girona amb els seus espais també n'és un bon exemple i per tant que podeu arribar als vostres països, expliqueu què és Girona i ens feu venir molts més visitants a conèixer la nostra ciutat. Moltíssimes gràcies.
Dear authorities, professors, researchers, students and friends, I hope that your stay in Girona is fruitful, that it allows you to get to know the reality of our country and our city, and in a special way, that it represents a productive step towards achieving the aims of the Erasmus Plus program and of the Europe 2020 strategy. The University of Girona, at 25 years, is a relatively young university. Heir to the Renaissance era Studi General, it represents the fulfillment of a centuries-old desire of the people of the city to have university studies. In 1991, the Catalan Parliament approved the creation of the university and two lines of development: studies in humanities, education, sciences, and social sciences on the one hand, and polytechnic studies on the other. Over the years, this duality has expanded to include new intellectual endeavors, making the University of Girona a multidisciplinary center of education with a broad range of interests and fields of knowledge. In recent years, communications, both the theory behind them and the practical application of communications technology in educational tasks, have become increasingly valuable. For the reason, this conference, the conference we are inaugurating today, takes on a special importance. It implicates both university professors and secondary school teachers in a close, collaborative effort to promote teaching excellence based on extraordinary research. Since 1991, the University of Girona has been faithful to its foundations and the idea of daring, of going farther. And this constant desire for renewal has brought us this far. Girona is a small city with a long history and a past of strife, obstacles, poverty, and desolation, as well as culture, wisdom, heritage, and beauty. Erasmus Plus connects us to Europe, but also to the rest of the world, through effective and successful internationalization, one of the main pillars of university policy. At the same time, it keeps us up to date on one of the leading trends in the communications and audiovisual world, transmitting messages with the help, support, and creativity of those who receive them, who at the same time become new transmitters. This concept, which is part of classical rhetoric and of poetics through the centuries, takes on a new dimension with the advent of information and communication technologies, which have helped create this many-to-many correspondence that enriches both the message and the knowledge. Readers create the works they read, said Josep Maria Castellet, Catalan critic and editor. Today, we can say the same with perhaps even more certainty. The construction of communicative forms and situations and their relationship with education and digital classroom applications shapes the scientific content of the conference, along this creative and interactive line. The topics you will discuss here make it an honor to inaugurate this gathering. Welcome to Girona, a city that looks ahead to tomorrow from the perspective of its ancient past, its memory of Roman stones and Jewish streets. I invite you to discover more about our culture, about Catalan, a 1,000-year-old language, and about our desire and will to decide our own future. We are all implicated in this European adventure that brings us together to collaborate on and strengthen partnerships and all scientific and human progress. Thank you very much. So enjoy these days and work a lot, work hard, and enjoy your stay in Girona. Thank you.
Okay.